some bold people tried to change the alphabet song. Let's RECAP. Hey guys, it's your girl Maya, and this is Buzzed About News I think you can use. We all know how the alphabet song goes, right? Well, this week, comedian Noah Garfinkel started an online storm when he posted this. Noah found a 2012 video by Dream Music. They make educational music for kids. In this version of the song, they changed the LMNOP part to this.
HIJKLMNOPQ.
What?
No!
This is not how it goes. I learned it as LMNOP and everyone else should too. This has to be erased from the internet and never heard again. The original is woven into the fabric of our culture and cannot be ripped apart. But what do you think? The streaming wars are here. Which side are you on? Apple TV Plus just launched in Canada, and in a couple of weeks, Disney Plus will launch too. Some critics say Apple TV Plus wins at production quality over quantity. They have a bunch of big stars with new shows and are looking to be major players. But Disney owns Pixar, Marvel, and The Simpsons? They also own Star Wars and just released the trailer for a Disney Plus spin-off series called The Mandalorian. With their mix of new and old content, they are a force. How are we gonna pay for all this streaming? I already foot the bill for my family's Netflix. My sister never gives me her cut. Can everyone just get along and give us one thing? This weekend, we change our clocks to fall back to standard time. And as you know, we spring forward in March for daylight saving time. But not everyone is on board with this flip-flop. Almost all of Saskatchewan stopped springing forward in 1961. And in British Columbia, a whopping 93% of people surveyed want to stick to standard time year-round. The BC government hopes to make that switch official next year. Back in the day, DST did make sense. I mean, it helped conserve fuel, and later sunlight helped with things like farming. How about this? Let's just see what time I get up, and we'll call that 9 a.m. Deal? Look everyone, Sean's here.
Hey, yo.
All right, let's dive right in. Markiplier is all the buzz on YouTube right now. What's the tea?
YouTube Originals invested a ton of money in a new interactive film series starring gaming star Markiplier. I checked it out yesterday and the production quality slaps. It's a crazy choose-your-own-adventure type, and there are 31 possible endings, so you can play over and over again. It took a whole year to make, and that amount of dedication could not be me. It's kind of like a museum heist, and I am gonna say no more.
Do you think it's gonna do well?
I mean, this is kind of a first for YouTube, and they've really stacked the deck in their favor. Markiplier has almost 25 million subscribers and 12 billion views. I think no matter what he does, his fans are gonna go crazy, go stupid.
Okay, Sean, let's move away from YouTube and onto social media. We have to talk about Cinderblock.
I am #obsessed. We love a good relatable and inspirational queen.
Well, I was a bit late to the game and just saw the video. What's the backstory?
So Cinderblock was taken to the vet to be euthanized, but the vet decided to save her by enforcing a strict diet and lots of exercise. They posted a video of her exercising, and this week it went viral. On the treadmill, my queen was moving one singular paw.
That's good word.
Yes, get it!
Millions have fallen in love because we can relate to the struggle. It's real. I mean, she has even inspired me to start exercising.
You're perfect, Sean. It's always fun to sip and spill the tea with you. Come back soon?
If there is tea, there will be me. Period.
Okay, I love Spider-Man, but there's a real-life Spider-Woman in Indonesia. Well, kinda. Aries Sasanti Rehu broke the woman's speed climbing world record. Watch this, but don't blink. She climbed almost 50 feet in under 7 seconds. This won her a gold medal in the Climbing World Cup. I didn't even know that was a thing. And she did it with an injured finger. Look, I think I could do it too. It just might take me a lot longer. And now, this week's disappointing Canadian news. The Civic Museum of Regina received this safe from the 1900s. It was locked for over 30 years. So they couldn't crack the code, and this month they asked the internet for help. A traveling businessman from Ottawa came to the rescue and spent 5 hours figuring out half the code. Then he came back a week later and figured out the rest. They opened the door to reveal another door that needed a key, a safe within a safe. The museum found an old cash register key and they were able to open the second door. Are you excited to hear what they found? Guys, this is so amazing. They found a paperclip. Yup, weeks of work for a 50-year-old's paperclip, which works exactly the same as a paperclip today. Who cared so much about this paperclip that they tried to lock it away forever? All right, everyone, that's it for this week's recap. Come back next week and let's do it all over again. Well, not all of it. I mean, I'll change my clothes.